Hello, this is SJ. So today I'm going to show you how to create avatar from Daz Studio. Um, as I mentioned last time, CLO3D have a the good avatar system, but the proportion wise, the body shape wise, if you want to create more like volume, like a more attractive body shape, maybe you can use from MetaHuman or Epic, or you can use the skin body, or you can use Daz Studio. So today I'm going to share the how to create the avatar from the Daz Studio, and then how to convert to the Blender, because anyway you have to render. My process is showing rendering process from the Blender. So first, if you Daz Studio is free, so you can download free and then install it, and then you can, when you open, you can see like this interface. So you can choose first like the avatar pack. So I'm trying to use the Genesis 8. Double click and you move on to more detail option here, and then you can see the male and the male and female. So you can choose the Genesis 8 female table load. Double click so you can open. So smooth shape. Also you can add hair. Also you can add material, the material texture, but I'm going to just use this one without texture, because if I add texture here, YouTube will have some issue. And then also the body shape, you can control the more option here. So you can change a little bit bodybuilder shape, so it make more volume on the body. And then also you can add some more skinny, and then you can customize more, so more shape, and then more muscle. So I can see you can see the more muscle here. Okay, and then you can export. So file, export. So I already have all the folder, so you can go to from Daz Studio, and then female page, and save to replace. Yes, and then you can have a more option here. So this is a default, you can show, and then first you can select just Daz Studio 1 unit 1 centimeter, and then put into 1, and then just leave here and accept. So it's just saving. Okay, then you can import the OBJ. So from Daz, so you can have the female, and then just leave all the option here and import. Okay, here it is. So go to front. Okay, so if you move, this is the right size. Okay, select box. Okay, then you can select this one. Okay, so in the here there were so many like a different material already in here, but this is no texture because I didn't create a texture from Daz 3D. So but if you want to create the texture, then you can see all the texture here. Okay, then you can select this mesh, and then go to file and export and FBX. So from Blender, and select export, double click, just replace. Okay, then you can go to Mixamo. So this is Mixamo. So Mixamo is free, so you can install the Mixamo. You can go to the online, the mixamo.com, then you can subscribe. It's free. And then log in. Then you can hear the upload character. So you can select the character, the FVX from the Blender. And open. It's loading. Okay, it takes time. Okay, so it's loading. Okay, so the mesh is loaded. Then you can go to next. Then you can select, this is auto rigger, so you can select, this is the symmetry. So if mesh is not symmetry, you can turn off, then you can do manually, but this is a symmetry. So go to chin, so here, then list here, the elbow, knee. So right here, you can see that this is the image, right? So go here to here. Okay, then next. So it's processing for the auto rigging right now. So it takes some time. Okay, just wait. Okay, so it's loading. Okay, so you can check the preset. So it's quite okay for me. But in here some issue, but it's okay. And then go to next. Okay. So this one is I already did, but you can go to the work, type the work. So you can use this working. Okay. So when you click, the avatar is keep walking to front. So I don't want to like this. Just so I want to make the in place. So click in place. So avatar is walking in the place. And then you have to make a trimmed more longer. So sometimes if you make like a 60 frame or 30 frame just working cycle, is sometimes very difficult to the simulation. So an overdrive, just slow down. So it make much better. Okay, so checking. So it's all okay, but this is auto rig, so it's sometimes very difficult to make more perfect, but I'm happy on this. But one more thing, the character arm space. So if you make this, then it's problem here, intersection here. And then also garment simulation is very difficult. So mostly I try to make more little bit space here, so it can make more better simulation. So you can see here the underknee, underarm, they have some gap. So this one is make more much easily. This is much easy to the simulation. Okay, it's happy. Okay, I'm okay. Then go to download. So FX with the skin, just deport and download. Okay, so back to Blender. So you can import the file FX from Mixamo. So like this. So they have a nice, the working cycle. So first of all, you have to change your start time to 0 to animation frame. For example, select amateur. So you can see this is starting from 0 to 78. Okay, so you can just type it here. Okay, so there are 3 steps. So first, you have to export this frame. So just select mesh and file and export OBJ. So you can type frame 0 export. Okay, then you can select armature and go to armature, the object data property. Then you can go to reset position. It's going to be going to the T pose and select this one, file and export OBJ. You can say T pose and export, and then select the armature again, go to pose position. Okay, and then go to file and export the alembic, and then you can turn up the here only select the object, click and select the mesh only, and also frame start 0 to 78 and check, and then unclick export here and particle, so you don't need, and export alembic and title motion and export. So it's going to be export. Okay, now back to CLO3D, and first of all you can to file folder, then you can import the T pose first, and then avatar Daz 100%. Okay, okay, and just kick test, just t-shirts, and then this is just a kick test. And simulation. Okay. So just test. So after you create all the garment like using the T pose. After that, you can import the 0 frame here. So frame 0 OBJ drag. So you can load type and add object type is morph target, and then morph frame count is 25 frame. That means from 0 to 25 is transition, and okay. And you automatically move on to the pose. Okay. After that, you can select the avatar and delete. Now you can import alembic here. Import, add, Daz, okay. So now you can import the animation here. So if we go to animation folder, animation mode, then you can here animation. So you can here click here and go to normal mode and stable, click, so you can see the simulation. Okay, so from here, so you can see nice animation. So this is a process. Okay, so but you can make multiple different pose or different motion from the Mixamo. So you can make many different variation, the pose and motion in CLO3D and Blender. After that, you can export only the garment in the Blender. So you can put it the right position for the rendering. Okay, so this is the process what I'm doing. So usually, so please take this is sometime it's very difficult to do this process, but if you use this process, it's very easy. Okay, so next time, next video, I will I will keep the study for the other garment in YouTube, so you can take